Hello. During week 5 of my internship, I did a lot of planning things like I have been doing because we're planning for the Cougar premiere event that's going to happen on August 1st. My supervisor sent out an email earlier in the week saying that all tasks that were assigned, have been assigned to be completed by July 14th, obviously need to be completed by that date. Just because that's the date it was assigned, but also because we're going to get together and everyone who's involved in planning, we're all going to convene and talk about where we are holistically in the planning process of this event. Since everyone has been delegated tasks, we're going to come together just to, talk to each other about how far we have to go and what we've already completed. The things that I need to have completed by July 14th. We'll be ordering the T-shirts, which was done very early on. I found the quote for the price quote for the T-shirts, and then I ordered them maybe like a week or two ago after getting the okay from my supervisor. Those are set up to be delivered to the university on July 14th. Actually, I needed to have confirmed the housing tour and the cafeteria for the event. That was done early on in the planning process as well. However, I went ahead and sent out confirmation emails to both places, just confirming that everything was okay and will be ready for us on August 1st. Drafting the email invitations, that was done obviously a while ago, and we sent out those emails. We're also going to use those same email invitations to send out confirmation emails. So the next confirmation email will be sent out on the 18th, and then the last one will be sent out on the 25th. We're just going to keep resending that primary invitational. I needed to have created name tags, which I've created a template for, but obviously I can't create the name tags until I have a complete list of who's going to be attending the event. However, with the template, I'll be able to do that very easily, probably the week before the event. Securing event signage. From previous events, we do not have any event signage, and we don't have a large budget to buy new signs, so we're just going to use generic signs that'll just say the event is this way, or little arrows. We also are going to use like document protectors and print out signs with specific information about the event and where it'll be located. Creating the student agenda. I have a template of the student agenda from previous events. However, I can't create the completed student agenda until I speak with one of the other people on the committee working for this event. He is creating the final schedule, so I need that schedule. I need to work off of that schedule before I can make the completed student agenda and print those out. Securing bags for the students, that's something that I'm going to need to speak to my supervisor about as well. The bags that we wanted to use, there weren't enough of them, so we're going to have to go with one of two other options. Obviously, I need to get my supervisor's final say-so on that, but I have two other options in mind that I'm going to bring to her on the day of our little meeting. And finally, I also needed to have drafted an evaluation email, or I need to draft an evaluation email by the 14th. So that's basically going to be like a survey asking about the event and ways that we can improve. There's a template from last year that I'm going to work off of. I'll also, take suggestions from other people within our little planning committee to ensure that it's a good evaluation and that it's specific to this year's event and purposeful. Other than that, that's all of the items that I need to have completed by the 14th. A good deal of those are already completed. I would say I only have maybe 2 or 3 things that need to be done. So by the 14th, I'm in good shape to, present all of the tasks that have been given to me, and they'll be completed. Challenges that I've experienced this week were mostly personal. I don't know if I told you guys in the previous video, but I was involved in a car accident about 2 weeks ago. So it's really been a challenge getting to and from campus to do anything really. But my supervisor, she's been very accommodating. She's allowed me to, come to the internship when, I have the opportunity and the transportation to get there. During week 5, I only went to my internship once. It's seeming like that's what's easiest for me right now is going to the internship one day out of the week, which is going to make my overall time at my internship longer. I'll probably go, longer into August than most people. However, that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get it done at this point. So I'm very thankful to my supervisor for, being so accommodating. There have been no internship related challenges. Everything's going smoothly, and I feel like, I'm being very impactful. I'm having a good time working with other people, other full-time admission staff on the Cougar Premier event. And I'm also learning a lot about, event planning. I feel like I could take away a lot from that, put it on my resume. So I'm excited about that. In the upcoming weeks, I'm going to begin working on presentations for the event. Obviously, the evaluations, which I spoke about earlier, and some other, interesting things that I haven't really done before. So I'm excited, and everything's going well. So I guess I'll speak with you guys next week.